Man at the World. Welcome back, Dean Tarantino. How you doing? Good? How was your week? Good? Good. Not so good? Don't worry, this week will be better. Cheers to that and to good next week. My week was pretty good, man. Really good. Had another good week at work. I record these things on Saturday, so I don't, tell you what I do that night. So last Saturday night, I went to the steakhouse with my chick. Because every now and then, whenever I have a good week, Poppy likes to eat out good, right? Poppy likes to eat good when he's making good bank. So that's what you do. You got to go out. You got to call the flyest chick you know, or dude, 2022, and put them right there under your arm and take them to a nice fancy restaurant that's good food, though. I don't do flashy restaurants just because they're flashy. I like good food, and then if they're flashy or whatever, fine. This particular night, we went to a place called STK. Okay? Yes, it's a steakhouse. It'd be really dumb if it was a seafood joint or their fondue spot, right? STK. It's on South Beach. Really good. It's like a year-round wedding reception. Just a party going on. There's kids running around. There's old folks over here. There's a bachelor party over there. And then the waiters are even sitting down at some of the tables with the chicks and offering them free shots. We get free shots just because we're in the line of fire. Fucking waiters look like they're dealing blow on the side, too. Definitely dealing blow. But whatever. It's a good time. I'm not going to lie. It was a great time. It felt like somebody just got married. But we were just there having a regular celebratory dinner just to, end the week, the good week off strong. And let me tell you, that place, delicious. I like a good place. I do one of these places that I want to know what they're serving. If they're known for steak, do steak. If they're known for fish, do fish. I don't do these places where they bring the meats up to you anymore. Number one, because all the servers are like really perverted. They're all looking down my girl's skirt, or not skirt, but the blouse, fucking while they're cutting their meat on top of her plate, taking extra long, and then they come to me and just slice off a little bit of the back fat of the fucking cow, and then just flop it over to me, to my plate. I don't like that. I stopped liking those places when I realized one day that, holy shit, I have 5 different species of creatures in my stomach right now. That can't be good. I literally have 5 different species in my body right now, and I know as the most superior species on top of the food pyramid that can't be good. Cow, pork, chicken, fish, goat. Why do I have the whole circle of life in my belly right now? And why is this fucking waiter trying to get my girl's number on the low? Carving it into a piece of meat, throwing it on her plate. They hate those places, bro. Those Texas and Brazil. I used to do them just like everybody else, but never again, man. And then you don't want to get stuffed. Like, what's the appeal of just getting stuffed and just rolling out of the restaurant? Those places are not good. First, if you take a first date to a place like that, just a buffet spot, like, you're obviously not trying to get laid that night. And if you are, then you got a lot of hurdles. You're going to have a lot of hurdles in the bedroom. You're going to need a timeout. She's going to need a prep. And vacate some pipes, if you know what I mean. You don't want that. Yeah, man. But anyways, SDK, man, we had the steak and the lobster tail. And let me tell you, they did it flashy. They did the butane and they melted the garlic butter right on, the truffle butter right on the steak in front of my face, right? and it was really nice. But not only that, it was really good. If you're ever in South Beach, and I'm not too much of a South Beach connoisseur anymore, but if you're ever there, I'd highly recommend STK. Incredible. Just that lobster tail out, just it's worth just I don't man, it's worth it. It's just worth the $500 a plate price tag on it, which is not. It's a little pricey, but it's not like ridiculously pricey. And then when you buy the, we bought a bottle of wine, and then when you integrate all the free shots that we were getting, just cause it evens out. Yo, the waiters get drunk there. That's fucking nuts. I love it. It's a full day party. But yeah, dope spot, man. My shorty's birthday is coming up soon, and we're just celebrating it all month. Fucking October babies, huh? Libras, right? Libras, and what's next? Scorpio, I guess. I'm a Leo, so I'm like compatible with Libras apparently, and I think that's true because a lot of my girlfriends have been either Libras, a couple Scorpios, and a couple Leos. I think that's where it's at. There's never really been dabbling with the other zodiacs, and I'm not like a big zodiac guy, mind you. I'm not one of those fucking Mercury's rising, so right now I feel a little down and out. I'm not one of those. I'm in Mercury retrograde, so I'm jerking off a lot. I'm not one of those guys. But there seems to be some type of common ground characteristics within each month. Really month. And then some overlap, right? Because then you notice the difference between a July Leo and an August Leo, which I'm an August Leo. August Leos are the best, obviously. But yeah, man, so we're celebrating her B-Day. Very, very good this year. And yeah, man, I feel good. I had a great week of comedy as well. I hosted the SLS. The hurricane just passed us. Thank God. All the Santeria over here in Miami worked, and we just fucking cursed Ian to blow to the west side. Thank God for that shit, boy, because it was strong, and it hit the west side pretty hard. You guys probably watched the news, obviously. I feel bad for Naples. Naples is where I spend my birthday, man. I love Naples. Naples is the shit, man. Naples got hit pretty hard. Fort Myers got hit the worst. Bunch of people died. Now here, I'm not going to make a fucking joke about this, but like Naples specifically, I don't think anybody died, thank God. But if you've never been there, it's a really rich part of Florida. Like ridiculously rich. You won't find one pothole in Naples as you're driving through there. There is no ghetto over there. The ghetto in Naples is like still $300,000 houses. There is no ghetto over there. Anyways, I say that to say this. I'm not donating anything for their hurricane relief. I'm not doing it. Because they're still richer. You get it? I feel bad for their damage of their house. They have insurance, of course. And as long as nobody died, I'm not making fun of it. But when it comes to, donate to monetary hurricane relief for Naples, no thanks. I can't do it. They already have more. Their damaged property is still worth more than my own shitty duplex in North Miami. Sorry, I can't do it. This shit reminds me of when you go to the grocery stores and the cash register girl always asks you, the register people always ask you, do you want to make a donation to whatever, feed the poor? And I'm looking at them like, lady, I'm buying a Hungry Man and 2 Totino's pizzas with change. I am feeding the poor right now. You want to donate to me? Matter of fact, give me some of the donations that y'all have gotten already. Let me get a piece. shit's. But they're gonna be fine, is what I'm saying. Naples, I mean, they got hit pretty hard, but they're built for that. We are built for that. Now, the water level is a different story because we've got some of the waves from Ian's tail hitting us as Ian's goes up to the Carolinas via the East Coast, the Atlantic side. And the water, just based off of the tail, swept up some people on South Beach today or yesterday. That was pretty scary. The waves came in really inland, almost halfway to the sidewalks. That's scary. But there's never really no way of telling, man. I mean, these people just keep building and building condos and shit over here as if they pretend not to know, or they probably don't care that this city is sinking or the water level's rising because of the melting polar ice caps, because of global warming that some people still think is fake. I don't care what your political views on global warming is. I don't care if you think that Greta non-Berber chick from Germany has a point or not, or should be in school. I don't care. But you see it right in front of your eyes. I'm seeing it now. Had this hurricane hit Miami, we would have taken a big hit. There'd be trees on the streets right about now. So what I'm saying is I'm not donating to Naples. I'll probably donate to Fort Myers somehow. But as far as Naples, now the Off the Hook Comedy Club is never going to call me now. They're in Naples. Well, fuck. I should probably not put this out. They're doing great, though, man. They're giving out free hot dogs and burgers to the community, which is great. But once again, they don't need it. You're talking about a area, a city that closes at 8 p.m. every night and whose average household has chefs on deck cooking for them. But that's a beautiful thing that they do that. That's a dope ass comedy club. I still haven't never even done it, man. Because I don't take initiative, Dean. That's why. That's right. Yeah, I don't take initiative. I have tapes that I have uploaded to send out. I never do. I already have them good. I already have a good one of me at the Improv. Beautiful quality. It looks like a little mini 10-minute special. Do I ever send it out? No. Why? I'm a procrastinator. Still feel self-conscious about just wanting to bring the very best to every club. Do I kill in places where I'm booked outside of my normal places? Yeah, sure I do. But do I feel like a murder? Like Jeffrey Dahmer? Yeah. I feel like a murder like Jeffrey Dahmer. But I'm not there yet. I'm Jeffrey Dahmer at 18 when he was like sloppy and he was beating the bones to dust. It's taking me a while, but I'm going to get there. Weird analogy, weird metaphor. Homoerotic. Have you guys seen this show yet? Oh my God. I'm on the fourth episode or something. I'm trying not to like binge it all the way because it's really getting me in a weird, I don't know, just, you know, when the main character of a show that you kind of like, not sympathize with him, but you kind of get into his shoes because it's his story. So you have to get into his shoes kind of and see things through his eyes or through the victim's eyes in some parts. Beautifully shot, beautiful acting by that guy from the American Horror Story. Ryan Murphy is literally the best thing to happen to Hollywood since J.J. Abrams, you know, mimicking the good Steven Spielberg. But man, what a great show! This shit's crazy. The thing is, the story's already written; it's already there. But to shoot it the way that they shot it, and to pay attention to every single detail of everything, they got it from the pictures when the cops were looking at the pictures of all the decomposed bodies and all that. I looked at it. You could see a little bit. Those are real pictures. Most of those real pictures, they destroyed them, but some of them are still out there online. You could see them. It's real like diabolical shit. But man, they really put full attention to detail in the show, and it's the greatest show I've seen in a while. Like as far as all around. I wish it was about something happier or maybe faker. You know, apparently Dexter was kind of conceived based off of Jeffrey Dahmer. It's you can tell because Dexter has kind of the same demeanor. But Dexter is basically, what if Jeffrey Dahmer's dad had noticed early that his son's a killer and raised him to only kill bad people? That was the concept of Dexter. So, yeah, now they have the real Dexter here. Dahmer. Dude was super sick, man. What a great show. Yeah, but anyways. Yeah, shows was good. I hosted SLS. Everyone was kind of worried that this range was going to hit us, but nothing did. It was just really breezy, and it was actually quite nice. Half the stores in the area was closed down, so it was quiet, except for the places where I had to go up and do comedy, and it was people showed up, and it was nice. It was quite nice. It was quite nice, and we did our thing, man. Got some more shows coming up. And if you're in the Miami area, I am going to be somewhere with some guy named Tom who put me on a show. And I should have this here. Okay, so it's called Savage Life. It's on Thursday, October 6th. Savage Labs Wynwood, 2451 Northwest 5th Avenue. Oh, that's in Wynwood. Okay. It's going to be me, Grant, Paulie, Sean Kett. Oh, man, that guy Sean Kett, he's like a new up and comer or whatever the fuck around here. He's been working a lot, man. Tall white boy, man. He's been working a fucking lot. I see him a lot. I like that shit. I like it when I see open micers showing up to places a lot because they're trying not to be open micers anymore. They're trying to fucking be legit Miami comics, you know? That's a good thing. It's a good thing. I barely remember people's names if I don't see you around a lot for like a good 6 months. And even then, even if I do remember your name, and I don't mean this in a cocky way, I'm just saying there's so many people that come and go who just want to do this as a hobby, which I get it. Have your fun and then get the fuck out of the way because I need my therapy. Okay? Hurry up and have your fun. Get up and then stop coming and writing your name down on the list because you're taking away time from the rest of us who are not trying to be Dahmers in our own lives. It's a little extreme, but you know what I mean. Jeffrey Dahmer, imagine if comedy was the only thing that would have helped him. He tried comedy one time, or that would have made him even worse. It would have been like the Joker origin story, remember? Where he bombed once and fucking decided to kill Robert De Niro. What a dick. There's nothing you could do for that type of shit, huh? Fucking wanted to kill people and eat their bodies and shit. I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, man. You got to come around a lot. You got to do comedy a lot. You got to fucking make people laugh often. Then I'm like, oh, cool. You're one of us. Nice. What's up? Yeah, you. Sean, for instance. Mind you, I'm nobody. But at the very least, I'm always outside. You know what I mean? Always outside. All right, let's get to the next topic. I was watching this video here of this girl talking about... Oh, have you guys seen this fucking Elon Musk shit? I just seen this. Look at this shit. Elon Musk shows off humanoid robot prototype at Tesla AI Day. Okay, why is it coming out to sexy music? Is it coming out to fuck something? What's going on? Creepiness. This is probably how Jeffrey Dahmer walked to his fucking victims. Right? With the same type of music, too. Oh, that's when he's about to kill you. That's when he's about to that's when he's stabbing you right there, or drilling a hole in your head. Why haven't we learned that this is how everything started? What are we going to use this for, Elon Musk? To robot slaves? Oh, yeah? Then what? What's going to happen after that? They're going to get smart. They're going to want rights and shit, right? They're going to want to vote. Oh, man. History repeating itself, kinda. History repeating itself, kinda. But instead of color now, it's being and technology. Everybody's always scared about brain chips. Fuck that, man. I want brain chips. I want a chip in my brain. I want Google to implant a chip, but not the first generation. I want like the second generation chip where it's kind of like figured out kind of, and they don't have to go back in there, and it's self-updatable in your head. But that will get rid of all the schooling, right? You'd only have to go to school to have human interaction practice. That's the only thing you'd need a real actual school for. But other than that, the knowledge, you're just like, oh, what was, you know what? I think I want to speak French today. Oh, avez-vous la firme, Eiffel Tower, bagels, baguettes. All right? And then you go to I want to speak Spanish today. Oh, ay caramba. I would love that. Put a brain chip in me, man. That would be so dope. I hope that happens in my lifetime. Even if I'm 70, I still want a brain chip. Just so I can stay hip to what the fuck the kids are saying and doing, which will probably be even dumber than what they're saying and doing now. But whatever. I still want to, be hip. Already our generation, starting with mine, I'm in my 30s, right? Already this generation is going to be dope grandparents. Can you imagine me as a fucking granddad, man? Huh? Grandfather, tell me a story. And I'm just like, all right, you want a story? Sit down. There once was a dragon. No, grandfather. A real story. A real story? Yes. Of when you were a boy. No. Okay, a real story. Actually, I'm not. That's not at all how I'm going to be a granddad. But as a granddad, man, I'm going to fucking, already they're going to have sleeves, these grandparents of the future. Right? We're going to know the hippest weed to smoke because by that time, we've already been smoking so much weed that glaucoma should have been already eradicated by now. Right? But it hasn't been. Not yet. But, yeah, we're going to be the coolest grandparents. Definitely. I feel that for a fact. And I want to make sure of that by putting a fucking brain chip in my head. Google, hurry up. Elon Musk, fuck space traveling, man. There's too much to see and too little time to see it. Right? Like I saw something today where it says, do you think we're alone? Zoom out. And then it's just Earth. And then the moon. And then our solar system, the Milky Way, and then the other galaxy next to us, which is called, I used to know it, the other galaxy, our neighboring galaxy. I don't think it's Pangea. I don't know. But then it zooms out even more, and then it has other galaxies with their suns in the middle or whatever. And then it zooms out even more, and then it has their, bro, it just went infinite. It was so trippy, and it made me feel this small. So fuck the universe. I mean, not fuck the universe, but like space travel. Brain chips, baby. We still got a lot to figure out down here in this fucking shit pebble of a planet. Okay? We still got a lot to figure out. All right? For instance, I'm still getting flat tires. What's going on? Everyone still think that there's an invisible dude who's coming back. What's going on? Everyone has their own book that pretty much says the same shit, but has a different name, and we still kill about it, the differences. But it's the same thing. That's the same core values and message. What's going on? We need to figure this shit out here first. Put them fucking brain chips in us. Fix all the shit that you can fix with our senses and stuff. Because with brain chips, I mean, you gotta think that there's gonna be other cool shit with that. Like we're gonna be able to like FaceTime like this is, and then it'll be in our eyeballs that we see the other person. Like we watch YouTube with our eyeballs, and then you just look like really creepy. And then somebody goes, "Hey, yo, D. Oh, hey, man, what's up, man?" You gotta know. That's what the future's gonna be like, man. Hopefully, if we're lucky. So yeah, man, Elon Musk, this fucking robot looks creepy. Fix it, dude. Oh man. These people. Oh yeah, happy Bad Bunny Day, by the way. It's October 1st, LA made Bad Bunny Day. How much bigger can this guy get? Honestly, how much bigger can Bad Bunny get? I've talked about, he's the biggest star in the world, but you know what? I'm going to be honest with you guys. I cannot name you 5 Bad Bunny songs, and that's sad for a couple reasons. Number one, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm half Puerto Rican. So it makes me seem like I'm not proud of the guy. I am. And number two, because it just makes it seem like I'm hating on him, which I'm not. But the reason is he's on all the time anyways. So I don't even need to know the name of the songs. I hear it anyways on TV, or if I fucking even try to turn on the radio, on people's Bluetooths, at the beach, at a restaurant. His latest track, which all kind of sound the same, let's be honest. A little hating there. But I'm saying that in a way of he found his formula. Nothing wrong with that. It's like when people say Will Ferrell is not funny because he plays the same guy in every movie. Yeah, because he found his formula that works and is fucking hilarious and he's a national treasure. Same thing with Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny's a national Commonwealth treasure. Oh, Puerto Rican joke. But I'm not hating is what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is I'm up to date. Like if I hear a song like Dakiti or whatever the fuck, I'm like, oh yeah, I know that song. I like that song. Yeah. Yo, my white friends even love that song. Like white friends put me on to Dakiti or whatever the fuck. My white friends that don't speak a fucking lick of Spanish. My white friends who pronounce San Pedro, introduced me to Dakiti by Bad Bunny. Oh, man. Life, huh? Happy about that, though. I mean, Puerto Ricans have always kind of like ran the game anyways. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I mean, it's just the way it is. But I could see, and I'm surprised LA was the first one to do it. Miami should have been had Bad Bunny Day. Every day is Bad Bunny Day over here. How much fucking bigger can that guy get, bro? Yeah, a lot of cool Puerto Ricans, though. A lot of cool Puerto Ricans. I'm Puerto Rican. Like one of my favorite things to do and perform in is at like black rooms and urban rooms. And I was watching this earlier today, but it's funny how the conversation about if Hispanic people can say the N word or not, the GA at the end, not ER. Like how hood, if you're Hispanic, do you have to be in order to say the N word, NIGGA? Now, before I continue this, of course, Poppy says it in his real life. Of course. Number one, I have 17% Nigerian in me. I know that for a fact because of my 23andMe, right? So 17%, right? So, of course, I can say things like the N-word and say things like, the blacks. I can say things like that. But even though nobody says the blacks anymore. But you know what I'm saying? But I keep it to my personal real life with people that I'm cool with. Because I know that I'm not like black. I'm that black enough to know that I'm not black to know. So I just can't be running up in any hood thinking it's all good, because it's not. I'm black enough to know that. You got to ease yourself into these things and let people know where you're coming from and who you are first, as far as me. They don't know I'm 17% Nigerian. I got to walk around with my 23andMe papers and show them. And then when I do, I'm like, oh, no. Then I'm just, nigga this, nigga that. Then, yeah, if they're cool with it. If they're not cool with me, or they don't think that's a high percentage, then I act accordingly. I'm still myself, mind you, but you're not going to get the full experience of me. You know? So I always thought about it. Like I think about that now to this day. Because, listen, in my honest opinion, if Drake can say it, oh, you better believe I'm saying it. Oh, even worse, if Logic can say it, you better believe I'm saying it. Mind you, Logic, it seems like a cool dude. He's like a father now. He's in his mid-30s. He's chilling. He looks like a barbecue dad. He wears New Balances and shit. But he recently, like in a recent Eminem song with him and Eminem, straight up bombing it. And then when I finally saw Logic, I was like, oh no, well, no. I'm making a public service announcement. And then I'm lip singing everything on my IG stories from NWA. I'm an NWA now. I may be a spick, but I'm an NWA. You better believe that. But I don't like to use it in my persona as far as the stage and this type of content or whatever. I would. If I'm I'm around people or whatever, or cool people, or I don't know, I'm just a fucking chameleon. I don't know, I'm a chameleon like that. I'm a chameleon comedian, I guess. I don't know. I adapt to wherever the fuck I'm from or wherever the fuck I'm at. And I say that to say that Puerto Ricans are in that threshold, but you don't know whether they're a Fat Joe type of Puerto Rican or a Bad Bunny type of Puerto Rican at first. So, I don't know. What do y'all think? I know most black people's opinions about this. Like, nah, if you ain't black, you shouldn't say it at all. Man, you're right. Believe me, I have cousins to this day who way lighter than me with blue eyes who grew up straight hood. It's all they know, to the fact that they're almost in their 40s and still dressing like they were in their late teens. Do-ragged out, jean shorts, baggy jean shorts, who really feel they're a lot more than 17% Nigerian. I'll tell you that. But who cares? You know what? I wish. The thing about it is that, like, the black culture always uses stuff from us Hispanics, as far as like Migos and Cartel and Honcho and and Chapo and all that shit. They always use it. Like we're right there synonymous for that type of lifestyle and activities for their love of the dollar. Because we'll do anything to get it and keep it. So it's like a give and take thing, I guess, right? It's not an excuse for being racist, but it's like a mutual love and respect for each other's cultures to the point where it just sticks with you. And we as far as us, we didn't enslave nobody. We enslaved ourselves, if anything. So why the fuck should we feel guilty about saying it? The GA version. I'm talking about the GA version. I'm not talking about the hard R shit. But yeah, if that's just the way you are, as far as like you're Hispanic and you grew up in the hood your whole life and you just have that mentality, and yeah, you say it like around other hood people of any color, then that's it. Then that's your card. You made yourself have your card, and if any type of objection may occur with someone in a certain situation, maybe you're in jail or some shit, in prison, then you're gonna handle it because you can't be in any other way. So the only one who really makes this a question is white folks, because they always throw the same type of questions. Oh, but how come Fat Joe can say it but we can't? Let's think about that one, huh? Does the names Maria, Santa Maria, the Pinta, and the Quinta mean anything to you? Yeah, me neither. I don't know what those are. I was trying to say the ships that sailed. Okay, sorry, hold on. I'll use another. Does the name Amistad mean anything to you, motherfucker? Yeah. Mexico, Puerto Rico never had a ship named Amistad. That's why. Think long and hard. What a fucking dumbass question, man. But whatever. It's one that we're always happy to oblige answering, right? But then again, if you say things like we're happy to oblige answering, then you probably shouldn't say nigga anymore. And that's where I'm at in my life. I'm gentrified, people, is what I'm trying to say. I'm gentrified. I gentrified with my hood. And soon I'll learn to swim because my new gentrified hood will be underwater in 50 years. Oh, too real. All right. So what else we got? Oh, fuck. Speaking of swim and all that, you saw that Dolphins QB, man? What a fucking... Whoever the doctors were for the NFL or the Dolphins, what an asshole, right? Because poor Tua got hit in the head last Sunday, and then in a short week had to play again on Thursday. Anybody at that point should have said, hey, this motherfucker can't play. Let him sit this one out. We're going to lose anyways. We're the Dolphins, for God's sakes. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that one. Then I wonder why no one from Miami kind of likes me. Listen, man. The Dolphins organization's always been like a fucking annoying ass subject for me. They've always been a little like on the racist side, kind of like the Washington Redskins, who were the last teams to recruit a black NFL player, FYI, and the last team to change their names. They changed their names to Washington Football Team just out of fucking defiance. But I'm not gonna lie, the Dolphins organization lately, except for their medical staff, apparently, is getting better. They got Tua, who's whatever. He's like one of those happy-go-lucky Samoans, I guess. I don't know. But of course he's gonna say that he wants to play. He's a chief. He's a goddamn warrior. But somebody in that organization, even a teammate, should have been like, hey, this guy shouldn't play, man. And then they brought out, what's that guy, Bridgewater? Black quarterback. First time since Dante Culpepper, who used to run that whack-ass fucking Wildcat play. Yo, the Wildcat play was such a whack play, dude. It was just like, okay, that's cute. What are we, in high school football? Teach the kids some good routes. But anyways, Bridgewater had a nice pass. He was looking good in the beginning. But he's a backup QB for the Dolphins, who are basically a backup team. They always do good in the beginning. Towards the middle, they start fucking up and losing, and then they don't make it to the playoffs. Let's be honest. Okay? Always wanted to be a Dolphins fan. Can never be. I just can't. But this shit right here, honestly, I might be a Tua fan now. I'm a Tua fan. Who isn't at this point, right? This kid could have fucking died on the field or been paralyzed. He needs to take the rest of they need to give him the rest of the season off, in my opinion. All right, maybe not the rest of the season. I got bets to fucking win, but at least 3 games out. His brain needs time to fucking heal and shit, man. He has a glass skull, though, I guess, right? I mean, I don't know. Why don't I try saying that when I'm getting pounded by a fucking 350-pound silverback gorilla in a helmet? Let's see how glass my fucking skull is, huh? Dude, I got fucking hit in the head today by my car door as I was getting out. This has nothing to do with anything, but god damn, it felt like I was shot in the back of my fucking head, dude. Because I opened the door and I got out, and then I went like this to like close the door, but I didn't feel anything, so I thought it closed by itself. So then when I rocked back from getting out the car and rocked back this way, I just ran into the door that was still open, like, and I caught the corner of it and BAM! I literally had to sit down. I almost did Tua thing. I almost threw up the gang signs like Tua did on the field. Not funny. Wow, making fun of injury. My point is, I had an injury too. Nobody likes me, but that's okay, because I don't like y'all anyway. Anyways, I'm excited for football season, man. This shit's going to be fucking dope, but I hope Tua gets well. Let's go Dolphins, and let's go Bills. Bills pay some bills. That's my philosophy. Buffalo Bills pays bills. What rhymes with Buffalo? Cup of hoes? Buffalo, cup of hoes? Knuckle blows? Sucking toes? Yeah. Nutting clothes? Yeah. I'll suck them toes and then make a nutting clothes. Then I'll go ahead and bet for Buffalo, and then I'll get a couple hoes. And then I'll touch a couple flows, and then I'll go ahead and clutch a couple O's. Then touch a couple doughs. All right. Wow. That was fucking horrible. Still better than fucking most rappers nowadays. All right. Last but not least, I want to get into this real quick. I heard a girl tell me about a loophole and how she thinks she cracked the code when it comes to keeping her body count low. Body count, of course, is the number of sexual partners you've had in your life. Okay, now she informed me that her loophole is that she only has sex with guys that she wants to have a relationship or sees having a relationship with. So no one night stands, no just hooking up, or no like hooking up fast. But if they don't work out, then she'll have sex in the meantime, because we all need it, right? We all need to burst that PSI level every now and then, right? But what she does is has sex with her ex. That way, she keeps her numbers the same. Because technically she already banged all her exes. So it's not a new body. No matter how long it's been. It could have been like her in a talking phase with somebody for 6 months. That didn't work out. She'll hit up her ex and then boom. Get what she need. That gonna munch. Have we established that I'm 17% Nigerian? Okay, all right, fine. That nigga's a munch. Call him up and eat it for lunch. And then boom, back to living her life. Is she right? Is that a crack code? Is that a loophole? To have sex with your ex so your body count doesn't go up? Or is that just cheating and still body counting based off of the new girls that your ex has been with lately? Is it? Is it not? I don't know. You tell me. I thought it was interesting and funny, though. I don't know. I could go on and on about like how much I think it sucks being that the double standard as far as girls and all that. But it is true that girls have sex with more emotions most of the time. I know some females that are savages as fuck and like, yeah, nah, I'm not one of those who thinks if I give you my pussy that I'm like sharing my soul with you. No, fuck that. You better choke me with your cock. I'm like, oh, geez, Louise, all right. Who have more fucking sex stories than I do. But for the most part, girls have emotions behind their sexcapades. I don't know. You can't even call them sexcapades. Even when they're drunk, they still kind of like close their eyes and envision that they're getting fucked by their ex who they wish never underappreciated them. I don't know. I'm glad I'm out the game, man. I'm glad I'm out the game. I'm cool. I'm good. Thank God. It's not easy out there, but you know what I'm saying? Whatever you got to do to stay happy with however you're living and to maintain your mental health I hate the way I say it. Health. Your mental health in a good and productive way for yourself and those around you. Fuck away. Anyways, that should be the title of this episode. Fuck away. All right. Latino_Tarantino 2X on Instagram. Outcrowd Studios. Mad at the World podcast. Share it, comment, like, subscribe, please share. Give me some questions. Thank you for those who've been watching. Thank you to those who give me feedback already. I appreciate you. Shout out to my brother. Marlon, appreciate you, brother. Always giving me some tips. And check me out on a show. I'm going to be traveling very soon. Going out the country real quick. But I'll be back, and then I'm going out the country again, and I'll be back. But in between that, I'm going to go to another state and do some comedy is what I'm saying. And eventually I'll get my fucking shit together when it comes to putting all the dates together on some type of template or website. Well, I have my website name already, but I'm going to get all my shit together. But the one thing that I am happy for and grateful for is that I'm dropping these things every week. So consistency, and they're not all fucking edited and shit, and I apologize about that. I just don't have time, and I'd be swearing that I do, that I'm going to edit them or whatever, the little videos into whatever the fuck I'm talking about. I don't, and I am sorry about that. I'll get better, but at the very least, I'm dropping these shits every fucking week just so y'all know that I'm trying to stay consistent with something, and this is part of the comedy game. To have one of these podcasts, and I have the equipment, so why not continue to put it out? So whatever you guys can contribute as far as your input, advice, even if you don't fucking like me, just comment that. Tell me to go to hell or some shit. Yeah, all right? Have a good rest of your week and weekend. I'll see you next time. Mad at the World. Tarantino, out.